Hello everyone, we are back again for episode 3, and for this time we've decided to do a live show just about the same time as you are knocking off from work, so that on your way back you can actually listen to the the live show, and we hope that we can keep you a company during your journey back home. So with me today I have Dominic.
Hello, hi guys.
And
again.
and we want to talk about the upcoming event that's happening on the 2nd of April. That will be the SPS 500 event that we're running for the second time for the open division as well as the division 3 teams.
Yep, this time around I think the Brunei teams won't be joining us. Raptors and Lakeside Jokers.
Lakeside Jokers.
Lakeside Jokers, yeah.
Lakeside is Jurong.
Lakeside Jokers. Yeah, so we'll have 5 teams, the same 5 teams for open division, which is the Alliance SG, Lanun, Outlaw Singapore, PSP Aisawan, and Tanjong Pagar Red Sevens.
Right. So again, similarly to League 2 of the Division 4 games, where Outlaws Familiar has taken the championship title.
Yep. For the second time.
For the second time, and during League 1, where Outlaws Uprising as well as Outlaws Singapore came in first position for both divisions. So we are hoping that our local teams can actually step up to the game a little bit more and basically give Outlaws another fight for their money.
Yep.
So it'll be tough, like I said, tough defending the title. So hopefully we'll see more competitive edge this time around in League 2 of the event.
Yep. I think Outlaws will definitely be trying their best to defend the title, but I think there'll be good competition next week.
That's right.
And yeah, we hope to see who comes out champions. So, you want to talk a bit about the teams?
About the teams. What about the teams?
We'll move on to GI Sports.
Okay, so basically, okay, I don't know what to talk about teams. Okay, so basically it's the same teams that will be competing this round. We will try, of course, we will do our best to put on the live feed show for you as well, so that we can capture all your games live on the field. And this time around, we have added probably a few more cameras.
Yes.
Just to try and capture as many angles as possible. We'll be trying to put in a camera into the pit.
Yep.
So that when you come out of the field and you talk about your game strategy, we can actually zoom in to hear you discuss about game plans as well as your strategies that will be involved every time you come in and out of the field. And then we're trying to put another camera at the corner of the field as well. So we'll try to capture the snake corner as well as you playing from the starting frame just before you start off the game. So hopefully this couple of new cameras will give you better angles into the game, as well as to allow us to basically visualize what's happening in the field at the comfort of your home.
Yep, I think it's quite interesting also. Actually, for the NXL, I was actually watching the pit camera.
Okay.
It's quite interesting to see the teams getting ready. Talking about strategy and basically gearing up for their next game. In between, because we'll be running the split deck system again.
That's right.
Yeah, so I think it's quite interesting to see guys rush around and go in for the next game, because when they enter the field, everyone's calm and everybody's ready to go, but you don't see the crew behind struggling in a way and getting the teams ready, wiping them down, and there's always tempers that flare inside the pit, because you got to be calm and cool in the field, right?
Right. Okay. Moving also, I mean, sorry, a new updated what is that? We have also uploaded the new rules and regulations. So there were some updates on the new rules and regulations. So make sure that you go online, go onto our Facebook to look at some of the changes that we have moving forward into League 2. I believe some very minor changes. It's basically some very specific detailing explanation of the rules and regulation. So these are also updated on our website. So be sure to to download the new version of the rules so that you can get yourself updated.
Yeah, I think we definitely took into consideration the feedback that we got from the first event,
That's right.
and with that we definitely try to
We
improve.
try to fine tune.
Yeah, fine tune and see what's best suit for our country, because the WPPO rules are definitely meant for the US.
Right. So something that's very significant this time round would be the reduction in terms of timing. So previously in the open division, we were playing a 10 minutes game, but of course from the feedback given by the players after leg one, we've decided to reduce the timing to 8 minutes. So with the reduction of timing, you're talking about lesser game, and probably it will really be in line with what we have always intended to do, and that is to make payment affordable for the teams. And likewise for Division 3, we have also reduced 2 minutes of the game time from 9 minutes to 7 minutes.
Yep. So I do check it out. The rules are on our website. Okay, so moving on.
Yep.
Let's talk a little bit. Okay, before that, the try stickers. The try stickers are out. So if you're completing in this second event and you did compete in the first event, you basically get your second third of the sticker. So basically you have 3 stickers. By getting each sticker, you get each sticker by completing each event. So there's 3 stickers to collect, and you'll be collecting your second sticker in this second event when you fill up the registration form on the day itself. All right, we're gonna look at standings.
Yeah, standings.
Yes, so we go to.
So currently, for the Division 3 standing, as mentioned earlier, the number 1 position, Outlaws Uprising. Just behind them will be Lakeside Jokers Asawan, but unfortunately, these guys won't be here joining us for League 2. But just right close behind, we have Raging Phoenix Revolution. So this will definitely be a good opportunity for Raging Phoenix to do a catch-up. Likewise, for Aces Origin, these guys are coming back again. So I would think that in position 3, 4, 5, 6, and even 7 and 8 and 9 as well, these teams will be definitely trying to catch up on their standings in the overall standing.
Yeah. I didn't have the time to go through each team to look at their rosters to see whether anything has changed. And actually, it's only until Monday where the rosters are confirmed. But I do know that for Octo Squad, they're gonna get a boost in their roster. They're gonna have Danny from Medan's Focus.
So yeah, Danny Sitompu is coming in to join Auto Squad for this upcoming event. And not only that, they have Reza.
Yes, Reza.
So Reza and Danny from Medan's Focus actually, which is a Division 2 team.
Yeah.
So they are getting the extra boost in their lineup. So hopefully, these guys will have a better standing for the overall League 2 event.
Yeah. So okay, moving on to the open standings.
So at open standings, we have Outlaw Singapore taking the first position, and just right behind them we have Tanjong Pagar Red 7, which we will not have Hardy with us for League number 2, so Hardy won't be around. So definitely there will be some lack of firepower at the back. Third position we have Hellions SG. Coming in fourth we have PSP Asawan, and then fifth we have Lanun. Just want to talk about PSP Asawan. I think PSP Asawan playing for their first time in the open division has actually done very well for the last event. So basically the players are really stepping up to the game and really giving some of these teams that has already been playing in the open division a tough fight. Likewise for Lanun, I think this time round, having played the first time in the open division, I think Lanun is settling in. So League 2, I don't think it will be that simple. Definitely, it will be a good opportunity to see how they can really perform and move forward from the fifth position. So League 2 is something that's pretty exciting actually.
Yep. We do have quite a few players watching us. And do some shoutouts.
Yeah, so shout out to Fido. Fido, thank you for watching. Yes, we have to put your logo because you are one of our sponsors. So we want to talk about the media as well.
Yeah.
So thank you to all our media team, SG Paintball TV, Fido Dido, Zoo Photography, Kelvin Nui, as well as I4U, Area Sharks. Just want to do a shout out to all these media team, and also put in a gentle reminder for all those teams who are looking for media coverage for their teams during the games. Please engage them, because these guys are not obligated to take your photo. So in order for you to confirm that you have some memories that you can take away from the event. In this case, photos or videos. Please speak to them. They have very affordable rates that you will not feel any pinch at all. And if the whole team is engaging their service, you're basically paying probably less than $10-20 per person. So be sure to engage the media coverage. Thank you.
Yep. Not forgetting also our online media partners, PB Impact
Yes,
Asia, yes, and also PBHQ.
that's right.
Yes,
PBHQ from Australia.
Yep. Do like their page, follow your page, share, and comment in their posts. Definitely, with their support, we'll be able to reach out to a bigger audience and spread the word of paintball.
Yeah, and basically that's our aim, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, what we are doing here in Singapore is trying to spread and get the actual message out to more countries, and hopefully the regional countries will then come in to find this sport exciting and be able to ensure long participation for newcomers. You know, it's a new wave of players will start coming in to play and enjoy the game.
Yep.
Jane wants a steamboat buffet.
Yeah, Jin can go with Kelvin.
Okay, so yeah, so Kelvin and Jane, you can have buffet together. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
Okay, let's talk a bit about the next event after this SPI 500. So basically, it's the GI Sports Singapore Cup.
Right, so this is another exciting event that we have put in place for Singapore, and basically not only for Singapore but also for Asia, because this GI Sports Singapore Cup is actually targeting more of international teams coming to Singapore to compete in a two-day event. Now, we have had the opportunity and the generosity of GI Sports to come in and support us in this event. And basically, this event would see the Asia teams coming into Singapore to compete, and we are hoping to get more teams to be able to join us for this event. At this moment, we are running a promotion,
Yes.
so which is a 50% off discount on the team registration for the first 8 teams across all divisions. So if you are still keen to participate in the GI Sports Singapore Cup, you know, do be sure to make full use of this 50% discount. Now, if you fall behind the first 8 teams, you know, don't think that there's no opportunity for you to support. Be sure to drop us an email to indicate your interest as well, and we'll try to see what kind of offer we can put out for the number 9, number 10, number 11, number 12 teams. At this moment, the number of participating teams is standing at a total of 23 teams. So this is still very far away from our intended targeted teams. So we're hoping for more teams to come up. And let's not forget that GI Sports has been very generous in their support for this event. In fact, they are also supporting our local SPS referee with a mask each. So that's a very strong support. And not only that, they have given us 20 V-Force Grill to be given away to any of you. So any of y'all who are coming by to play and participate in the event, you will stand a chance to win for yourself a V-Force Grill. And not only that,
awesome.
Yeah, recently they have also given us another 12 more LVL loaders of GI brand. So those are really exciting as well, and we want to give everything out. So whatever that has been supported to us through GI Sports, we want to pass it down and basically give away to the participants. So if you are not here to participate in the event, then unfortunately you won't be here to win any prizes.
Yep, don't miss out. Definitely don't miss out on this event.
Right.
Right, just take a look at the medias that have already signed up for this event. We have Winterfly from above, from Malaysia. We have King Ang images from Malaysia as well, and definitely we have our own local SGPB TV made up of zoo photography and aerial shots, and then as well we have I4U. So definitely if you're out there from Australia, from Malaysia, anywhere, even in Singapore, if you have not shot with us before, definitely do contact us. We are open to having as many media as possible for this event. So yeah, just drop us email, events at singaporepaintballseries.com, or just messages on our Facebook page. We'll get back to you. Next up, official hotel.
Yeah, so the official hotel has already been announced. For those participants and teams that have been coming to Singapore for events in 2015 and 2016, PAL Singapore, you will be very familiar with Oxford Hotel. So basically, Oxford Hotel has given us a pretty good deal. a superior twin or superior double room for $120 net per night, and inclusive of your breakfast, inclusive of free Wi-Fi. So
Yep.
even then, if you want to have additional people staying in the room, you can actually request for additional bed at $40 net.
Yep, and that includes a breakfast as well.
Yeah, so it's really a really good deal. Be sure to put in the promotional code when you book a room with them.
Yep, which is basically the event name. Just when you make your booking, let them know that you'll be coming for this as GI Sports Singapore Cup 2017, and you'll get this promotional rates. These details are available on the website, so I think it's a bit small on the screen to look at the details. Do check out our website, singaporepaintballseries.com. You'll be able to find all these details over there.
Yes. And just want to talk a little bit more about Oxford Hotel. Basically, Oxford Hotel is located in the city center. It's just about 5 minutes away from the metro station, train station, so MRT. So it's very convenient for anyone who wants to shop around the city area. And also, I think it's about 20 minutes car ride away from the field.
Yes,
Yeah.
about 15 to 20
15 to 20
minutes
minutes.
taxi ride. No, in Singapore you can get Grab or you can get Uber as well.
Yeah, it's very
so if
convenient.
you're using that apps in your local country, you can use that same app over here in Singapore, and yeah, and it's paid by card, and it's so convenient.
Yep.
Yep. Next we have our official sports therapists, Elite Sports Therapy. So they will be at the event as well. They do sports taping and sports massage. So definitely, if you have aching, you have any sports injury that is reoccurring, or you want to prevent from occurring during the event, do check them out. They will be at the event. I think they've not confirmed the pricing, but usually they charge like $20.
$20 for rub down.
Yeah, or sports taping.
Yeah.
So definitely do check them out.
Right. So thank you to Dr. Ng, Ed Ng, as well as Douglas and Desmond for supporting our events.
Yep, thank you so much. A few dates to take note of. So if you're coming in overseas and you have an overseas marker, basically the paintball markers are considered a firearm in Singapore. So you have to apply for this import and export permit.
Yeah, just
with the
remember to
police.
just remember to submit this information to us on before 15th of April, so that we
Yes.
can consolidate and be sure to send you the documents.
Yep.
And when you have arrived Singapore, all you need to do, it's a very straight and simple process. We'll send you some documents, have them ready, print them out, keep them by your side, and then when you reach Singapore, be sure to show them to the custom officer, and they will wave you past the Singapore customs.
Yep.
So it's a very simple process actually. All you need to do is send us your marker details, which of course comprise of your marker serial number, your name, your actual itinerary for your travel.
Yep. Other than that will be the end of the early bird, but definitely if you're the first 8 teams who have signed up and you're qualified for the 50% off, do complete your registration with ID tag and registration payment, and then definitely lock in your slot and get that 50% off your
That's right.
registration fees.
That's right. I just want to do another shout out to all the teams who are still thinking about coming for the GI Sports Singapore Cup. As far as we know, we think that the slots are going to be filled up pretty fast, because there are few teams that are on their final stages of confirmation. So as soon as these guys have put up their indicated to us that they are registering via APA, then unfortunately then you won't fall in the group of 8, and with that then we will have to work out something else for you. And definitely the deal will not be as what we have here, which is a 50% discount on the team registration. So don't wait anymore. Of course,
Yes.
over this weekend when you are at the field practicing your teams, do talk to them, give it some serious thought, and as soon as you are about and ready to confirm, just go on to APA and register for your team.
Yep. This weekend we actually are gonna do some. The live feed will be on as well.
That's
so,
right.
So if you're training in Singapore, you're a Singaporean training in Singapore, you can use actually the live feed as a means of your training. Part of your training basically. You can
So
review
do
your
come
games.
by to Red Dynasty Paintball Park this weekend.
Yep.
We're just 2 weeks away from the event, so paintballs that are bought or purchased during these practices will be the same rate as per what you will be paying during the actual event. So do come by, have some practice with some of the teams, do walk the field as well, get yourself familiarized with the surrounding and things like that, and therefore on the actual event, you won't be unfamiliar with whatever that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So this weekend on Sunday, 10 o'clock will be a good time for all the teams to come by to have their practices.
Yeah. I don't have a slide for this, but I just remembered Oliver Lang.
Oh,
Oliver
yes.
Lang will be in Singapore.
Yes. So okay. So Oliver Lang, who is a very famous player for those who are not aware, has actually indicated his retirement. But just before he announced that big retirement news, he actually contacted us and to mention that he's going to come by to Singapore to pass on his skills. In fact, he's trying to plan for his retirement, basically his past retirement. So his post-retirement plans is to actually work with teams, and he came to Singapore 2 years ago. So now he's going to come back. But for this time around, he's trying to work with teams. So instead of working with individuals and starting at a very basic of paintball, he wants to put in some intermediate level of training, guidance, and basically running drills for teams. So for teams who are keen to have Oliver Lang coach you on drills, on some of the understanding about games, please get in touch with me, because at this moment we already have 2 teams that are secured, and there are only up to 4 slots that we can.
So 2 more.
Yeah, 2 more. So basically 2 more slots.
Yeah, 2 more slots for the Oliver Lang clinic.
Right.
Teams only, so definitely start talking to your team. One team will be roughly about 10 players.
Yeah, so 10 players per team. The cost will be $800 per team. So $80 per person.
You get to train with Oliver Lang.
Yeah, to train with Oliver Lang. And more importantly, is for the whole entire team to understand his concept of playing paintball. And I think it'll be very, very beneficial for the team. And instead of anyone passing whatever they have learned down to individual, and along the way you might have misinterpreted or certain information being lost, wouldn't it be great for everyone to come together to go through a session with Oliver, and more importantly to understand and understand this legendary player.
Yeah.
You really need to talk to him to understand him a little bit more. I have had a good session with him during the time when he was in Singapore, and the enlightenment that he is able to give you beyond paintball is pretty amazing, actually. So be sure to talk to him a little bit more, try to understand him as an individual, rather than the great famous Oliver Lang, and you definitely benefit from this, for sure.
Definitely, he's human as well, and because right now we're going to do it team based, so there's no I paise, that I don't know who other people are coming. So it's just your team, your players, what you all need as a team. Ask the questions up front, and really get him to help you answer those questions and push you to the next level in your paintball career.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think you want to say a short idea of what happened the last time you came about the durian?
Oh, okay. So yeah, so I just want to share a little bit more with everyone. So as per most of the Westerner visitors that come to Singapore, we try to give them a treat. Let them understand what is the king of fruit.
Yeah.
So in this case, durian, right? So yeah. So then we have to buy. I told Oliver, I said, Oliver, why don't we buy durian for you? But you'll be amazed, because he's one of those guys that like durian a lot. Okay, he loves durian. So yeah, so he loves durian. Okay, he's not only he loves durian. So if you want to give him anything, you want to buy him a treat, just bring him for a durian buffet. Make sure you buy him a durian, and he will thank you for that, because he's a durian lover. And what happened was, the earlier time when he came to Singapore, I brought him to a store, and before I could find a seat for myself, he was already there eating a durian. And when I asked the store owner what kind of durian Oliver has chosen for himself, so obviously he chose the best, because he's the best. He chose the Mao Sam Wang, and the durian basically is a huge durian. It cost me $200.
Oh my
Okay, so $200 for durian. So yeah, so just like a pre-warning to anyone who wants to bring Oliver out for durian feast. Be sure to guide him along. Yeah.
And don't let him order.
And don't let him order any durian.
Don't let him order the durian.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think that's it.
That's it for this week. We hope that that the teams that are participating for next week event, the best of their time in the
Yeah,
field.
good luck to all
And
teams.
yeah, and make sure you have all 5G off the break. And best of luck to anyone who's out there. And once again, give us all the feedback that you can. You know, we always want to improve paintball not only in Singapore but for Asia, and to make it interesting for everyone to understand a little bit more about paintball in Asia.
Yes, thank you all for joining this live show as well. Shout out to John. Yes, do look out for the GI Sports Singapore Cup T-shirt. Definitely, there will be GI Sports Singapore Cup T-shirt to commemorate the event. So
Yes.
yeah, look out for it.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you again in our next episode. Thank you. Have you stopped streaming? Thank you.
Bye.